Test has been upheld. The amended placings are 10, 7 and 3. Stewards showing the head-on just at on two occasions in the home straight. The first over the line, Bumptious hung in onto Russelon, and also Beasley's Len, his whip accidentally hit Russelon on the head on one occasion. So the head-on shot was certainly the dominant factor there. So if you're on Russelon for the win, good luck. Commiserations if you were on Bumptious. The amended totes will come via the studio, not available at the track.
Winner, but he was very thrilled in winning that race. There's Sir Douglas Wadley. By Celestial Dancer out of No Sacrifice. Traber Trevor Miller, ridden by Chris Whiteley. Now, second place goes to Kudayeti by Sawmill. Traber Liam Bursley, ridden by Reese McLeod, and Snowy Weather, third by Mighty Avalanche. Traber Kelso Woodham was ridden by Scott Galloway. Sheer Devotion by Celestial Dancer, bred by PJ Ivy. It was raced by D. Lord, L. Dalton, S. Balderston, NR and PJ Ivy, M. Large.
All right, we'll have totes in a moment. Almost said Belmont the first. Favourite is number 2. Elegantly Black at 190 the win, 104 a place.
Number 2, the winner, Elegantly Black, 150.104. Number 6, a Lord Milwyn to pay $2.30. For third, number 9, that was Lord of Pomp, a dividend of $6.40.
Now, in the previous Brisbane, length and a quarter ahead, 111.6 a time, 8:17, 16 and 4. First off, the amended totes Randwick, race 4, 10 Russelon, 9.52.67 Bumptious, 2.30, 3 Sir Craig Lee, $2. Quinella, 23.20, exacta 57.40, trifecta 10, 7 and 3, 222.80, the first 4, 10, 7, 3 and 2, $1,005.60, superfecta 10, 7, 3, 2, 8, 14, 30,771.10, and a carryover 13,622.40, extra double 3 and 10, $35, special dividend 340, and at Eagle Farm the fourth, 8:17, 16 and 4, Sheer Devotion 18.55, 2017, Kudayeti 9.70, 16 Snowy Weather 21.10, the Quinella $377, exacta 551.80, trifecta 8:17 and 16, 19,288.80, and the first 4, 8:17, 16 and 4 is $16,712.80, and a carryover of $8,080.09. Whilst at Belmont the first, we still await all placings. 3 is the winner.
Northern Bow majestically into 2:30 now. We'll take a break. We're back with more shortly on Sky Racing. Majestically is the favourite at Randwick, now into 2.40 over Pastem, now 3.80, 7.50 Silent Impact, and Demiro 7.60 and Darcy Dore. There they are, about to move in. Now, Murray Bridge. And the next there, this is the steeple, of course, the Grand National Steeple for Murray Bridge. And Shamrock Dancer is the favourite at 2.10, 1 Turkey Lane at 4.60, Prince Lemaire at 5.60, Delete Me Not at 6.80, Toughen Up at 7.30. So they're the main ones here for the big steeple. And we're still getting you a figure on what the trifecta actually paid in Queensland. Well, it was 68. Well, I'll tell you what happened. 68.
Now, Pastem not keen on entering the stalls here. Gramercy won the third race. The second went to Mountain Express, and Grand Esteem took out race number 1. Form scratched. Stowaway, number 2. We've got a field of 7, and they're all in, ready to go. No, they are not ready because the start has come away from his stand, and Paestum's rider, Brent Stanley, is out of the saddle. This is the Thackrell Holdings Mick Young Winter Plate. Now, what is going on here? There's a great deal of activity around the front of the stalls. Looking at gate 1, occupied by Paestum. And Stanley astride the uprights on the offside. It's out, Paestum. We'll confirm that in just a jiffy, but it is scratched, so it must have lashed out or done something to itself. So Paestum's out at 2. It'll be what, near enough to 2:18. Paestum out. I'll just check that official scratching time, Brucey. Yeah, no official time given to you. 2:17. Thanks very much. So Paestum out. Number 6. Gee, majestically is going to be very short now. Anyway, we're just awaiting on the starter to go to his stand. Paestum hasn't got very far to go before it'll be led into the saddling enclosure. No problems with Brent Stanley. Now, here comes the starter. The gates are opened in the saddling enclosure to allow Paestum and one of the clerks of the course to return to the strapper. $1.90 now majestically in New South Wales, $1.90. Field down to 6 and they're all in. And away they go. Manziel was best away. Darcy Dior jumped away quite well, and so too did DeMiro, followed by Silent Impact and then two-time Tartan to length majestically. Not far between the half-dozen horses as they gallop 250 metres, and it's Manziel leading the way, about 3/4 of a length on DeMiro, whose rider had a sustained peep over the right shoulder. A couple of lengths away, third is majestically moving forward now, followed closely by, on the inside, two-time Tart, shading Darcy Dior and a couple Silent Impact. Manziel is fired up in the lead and the rider well up in the irons, and going to the 1400, Manziel leads about 2.5 lengths on DeMiro. A couple of lengths in third position majestically, shading two-time Tart from Darcy Dior, and Silent Impact is last, about 9 lengths from Manziel, who at the 1200 holds a lead of 1.5 on DeMiro and 2.5 to majestically, who's ended up $1.90 on Tab Limited in New South Wales. Its inside is two-time Tart. The Grafton galloper second last, Darcy Dior, and Silent Impact is last. Manziel makes the run out of the back straight and onto the High Street side he goes, a length on DeMiro in close attendance. Third posse is two-time Tart, majestically is fourth. On the outside, a half length from two-time Tart, and then Darcy Dior and Silent Impact quietly ridden at the rear of proceedings, coming onto the side of the track and leaving the 800 peg behind them. And Manziel about 3/4 to a length on DeMiro, being tracked by majestically. Two-time Tart over on the inside of the favourite, and Silent Impact in company with Darcy Dior are the last pair. In fact, the 6 of them are in pairs coming to the corner, and Manziel shows the way, 3/4 of a length on DeMiro, who's getting closer with every stride and continually being tracked by majestically, who's being called upon by Beedman now to throw out the challenge. Manziel over the rise, a half DeMiro, 3/4 then to majestically, and Silent Impact is starting to run home pretty well. Beedman looking exasperated now on majestically, who can't go any faster. Manziel still in front, Silent Impact. Here's the Grafton horse, Darcy Dior. Manziel still in front, cleverly ridden. Manziel all the way. Manziel from Darcy Dior, Silent Impact and DeMiro. Majestically went for 300 metres only at absolute two-time Tut.
A length or so then to Turkey Lane, the former Great Eastern winner, and Toughen Up is last of all. They're going down the side now, and they'll enter the home straight shortly, where they got 3 jumps the first time round. And it's Texan Trader on top, coming toward the 500-metre mark on the first round, leading out by a length and a half. Believe Me Not running second, a length and a half away third is Prince Lemire. Shamrock Dancer, it's the local hope. It's travelling 3 wide in the field at this point. They were followed then by Turkey Lane at a length and a half to Toughen Up. They're in the straight now for the first of 3 in the home running the first time. And it's Texan Trader by a length to Believe Me Not. As they draw to the second jump, Shamrock Dancer was next. On the inside is Prince Lemire. They were followed by Turkey Lane, and last of all is Toughen Up. And there's been no pace to report here as they're about to jump the third. This is the one that won't be there next time round as the attendants hustle and bustle to get rid of that jump. They race out of the straight now. They've got 1,700 metres left to go. And it's Texan Trader leading out by a length and a half. Prince Lemire getting to second. A length and a half away, Delete Me Not third. A further 2 came Shamrock Dancer. This is where they really start to pick the speed up for the first point in the race. A length and a half away to Turkey Lane, and Toughen Up last of all. They go to the back. Texan Trader by a length and a half to Prince Lemire. They're about to fly that jump now. 2 lengths away came Delete Me Not. Oh, Prince Lemire just buckled a bit on landing there and lost about a length or so. They were followed by Toughen Up and Shamrock Dancer. They're back 4th and 5th now, and Turkey Lane is last of the 6 runners. They go down the side now. They've got 1,200 left to go as they fly the jump, and Texan Trader, it's on top and has been doing it well all of the way. Led out by 4 legs now. Prince Lemire second, Delete Me Not third. Toughen Up was 4th as they fly the jump now at the 1,000. 5 away, Shamrock Dancer, not at all travelling. And a length away to Turkey Lane last of all. They've got 3 to go. This jump coming up now. The Texan Trader clears, but he's come back to them. Toughen Up's encircled them around the outside. Delete Me Not was back in the middle. 2 lengths away, Prince Lemire, who's put in a couple of sticky ones. 5 legs away to Shamrock Dancer. And a length and a half away to Turkey Lane last of all. They've got 2 jumps remaining in the Ranvet Grand National Steeplechase. It's Toughen Up going to the front, led out by a length and a half to Delete Me Not, and they've cleared out from the remainder. Texan Traders losing some ground. They were followed by Prince Lemire, Shamrock Dancer, and 5 away, Turkey Lane last of all. They swing for home, 400 left to go, and it's Toughen Up. This is the Ballarat visitor, led by 3 lengths to Delete Me Not with 2 to go. 5 away, Prince Lemire. They come to this jump. Toughen Up cleared it. It's tired, but it's 2 lengths in front of Delete Me Not. They were followed by Prince Lemire. The last jump coming up. Toughen Up gets over it. A length and a half over Delete Me Not. 5 lengths away, Prince Lemire. It's Toughen Up in front. Delete Me Not starting to finish on. Toughen Up in front, but Delete Me Not's too good on the flat. It moves up, takes the front, and Delete Me Not wins by a half length over Toughen Up. Third goes to Prince Lemire. A length and a half away, Shamrock Dancer. 6 lengths away, Turkey Lane. And the last one home was the one in front for a lot of the way, Texan Trader.
Yeah, it's had the superior speed on the flat, all right. Delete Me Not finished very quickly over the last part of a 32.92 race. $6.280 in the Murray Bridge Grand National. The Toughen Up and Prince Lemire for third, so 5.32 after the running of race 4 on the card. But you watch Delete Me Not, he knuckles down here and he goes out after Toughen Up, and he finishes brilliantly at the end of such a long distance, and that was a good performance to win. 5, 3 and 2 after the running of the Ranvet Grand National Steeplechase, and a nice win there to Delete Me Not and Jay Julian. Here's the divs now. $6.280, Toughen Up second, and no third, Prince Lemire. 21.10 the Quinella, 152.90 the trifecta on race 4. 5.32. Now Randwick, where they ran quite late there. Manziel and Paul Falvey all the way. 10.53.70 over 7 Darcy Dior and 4 Silent Impact. 36.30 was the Quinella, 105.90 exacta, 313 the 5.74 trifecta on race 5. 4.40 over Cooley Yeti and Snowy Weather, 2.62 the Quinella. Now somebody did get that trifecta for a half, so they collect the lot, 110,000. They collect 65,000. Okay, so they get the half. And there is the other big trifectas right across the board there. Mapua favourite. Let's find out what's happening with Greg on race 5.
Gates, Mapua's the favourite. $2.60. It's about what he opened on course. He's a little easy on track, certainly better odds, but he's still by far and away the best, or the tightest assessed in the race. He's the clear favourite. Mr. Gregg is the second pick, and then right down to number 12, No Alibi, is the third favourite in the race. Now that's very good value at $16.30. Fair bit shorter on course, and third favourite in company with number 1, Sir Modred, who's been a little on the easy side. Out then to Western Waters and Molla Molla, and deeper out Babe Zaharias. The others are at good odds in the race. So Mapua is the favourite. Mr. Gregg the second pick, and the value runner by comparison is number 12, No Alibi. I think it's only won the one race, No Alibi. Yep, he won his debut on the 12th of March at Sale in an 1100 metre 2-year-old. On the 12th of March 2001. Hasn't won a race since, but is the third favourite on track here. Favourite Mup.
$3.90. He's won this race the last couple of years. Alpine Express 15, Aggravation 760, Card Queen 16, Great Crusader 740, Royal Entourage there 17, and then 16 Mr. Amiga, 17 Hombre de la Sierra, and down there to Zufir 16, backing for Just Divine. Corey Brown's right here at 760, and right down the bottom there, Biggie Isle at $13 for the Lightning. Eagle Farm, they are in the mounting yard there. They'll go onto the track soon. Meantime, at Flemington, a field of 12 to go around over the 2,000 here for the 3-year-olds. Mapua, very impressive winning first up in Australia from New Zealand, is at 270 now. Mr. Gregg, the second elect, is Mike Fraser's tip here at 650. And then number 1, Sir Modred. It's now at 10s, and then Arborell and No Alibi. They move in well. Waiters right at Randwick after the running of the 5th, 5, 7 and 4, 313 the trifecta. And Gregg for race 5.
Some news from Mark Guest downstairs. First winner today, Zarbens, has been set for the Grand National Hurdle. Might have one more, possibly even on the flat before that.
3 pubs close.
4 Supreme Magic, 160, 130. Number 3 Gillimo, $2. For third, number 9 Cardinia Viona at $2.30.
Correct weight Randwick on 5743, almost set at Flemington. Number 2 Mapua, the favourite, 320, 190.
Mapua favourite. Light is on. Drawn in 1. They're ready. Set for start.
Correct weight Adelaide.
Good line. Racing. Mapua jumped away well. No pay sale. Starway dropped out the last. Martristal dropped out of it early with All Rock Hard, and Molo's in search of the lead. Mapua kicks up on the inside, will take a sit in just a stride as Sir Modred goes up towards the lead. Just in behind them came Mr. Gregg, followed by Arborell, then Babe Zaharias, followed by a length away on the inside, All Rock Hard. Making ground between them now was Western Waters as they race up towards the 1600. A break of 2 lengths to No Alibi. Martristal, and 2 lengths away Our Starway, which dropped out the last. Towards the 1400 metres, Molo found the lead from on the outside, Mr. Gregg. Sir Modred settles down third, and fourth on the outside is Arborell. Then the favourite Mapua, fifth on the inside, followed by Western Waters. A length and a half away back in the field to All Rock Hard. Travelling up on the outside is Babe Zaharias, followed by Errol. 2.5 to No Alibi. Second last is Martristal, and 3 lengths to Our Starway, which is last. Towards 1,000 metres, pace okay, it's Molo a half in front of Mr. Gregg. They're 4 lengths in front. Sir Modred racing a clear third in the box seat. 2.5 away Mapua, tucked away back on the inside, approaching the turn. It's outside in turn now, working up towards the 750 metres. Going forward on the outside now was Babe Zaharias, followed 2 lengths away by Errol. In behind them came on the outside now Western Waters, followed by Martristal, No Alibi, and 2 lengths to Our Starway. Molo under plenty of pressure around the turn, down towards the 500 metres. A half on the outside, Mr. Gregg. 2 lengths to Mapua. Charles now eases the favourite to the outside in plenty of time. All Rock Hard switches back to the inside, followed by Arborell, and Sir Modred under the whip, down towards the 300 metres. Mr. Gregg tackled again by Molo. All Rock Hard. Mapua not travelling well. All Rock Hard is getting out, and No Alibi from well back is right right down the outside. Errol's got the run back on the inside, down by the 100-metre mark. From on the outside, No Alibi. No Alibi maybe finishing better than Errol. Errol's in front. No Alibi out wide, starts to pick it up. Errol's in front. Errol has just got there from No Alibi in a photo. Close up maybe Mr. Greg third from All Rock Hard. Mapua didn't go on. Then Molo, Babes Aharius, followed by Western Waters, then Mark Tristel, Sir Modred, Arborell, and last, our Starway.
Number 10, Errol, 26.80 and 5.60. Number 12 is second, No Alibi, 2.70. 4, Mr. Greg, $2. Or number 7, All Rock Hard at $7.
Now all clear at Fairfield on 4, 3, 9 and 2 at the start at Gosford. The favourite for race 6 is Full Limit. 2.20 a win, 2.20 a place. And once again at Gosford, here's Gary.
Thank you, Les. I like Reaction to beat the favourite here, number 5, from the powerful...
By Rhonda Mengen at Pakenham. Second goes to number 12, No Alibi, Mark Zara. And third, number 4, Mr. Greg, ridden by Matt Pumper. Numbers are 10, 12 and 4. 10, 12 and 4.
Yep, thanks, Greg. Yeah, he's just got there, Errol, and Craig knew it. And, Craig went over to protect his jockey's premiership there yesterday in Tasmania. Now, watch this No Alibi. He just got pushed out at a crucial stage, or he wins the race right here. Now, had he not had to check him there, he wins for sure. So he was a pretty good thing beaten, No Alibi, and was specced at long odds there. So you're unlucky if you're on him. Mr. Greg getting third, and the 10, 12, 4 trifecta paying $2,382. Terrific finish, but two very good apprentices fighting that out. Craig Newitt and Mark Zara. Yeah, Craig Newitt riding a double in the start for the 5th. As we take you back to Graham.
Yeah, good on you, Chris. Thanks. On the way to the barrier for the Conrad International Lightning. And Larry, you're keen still on Aggravation?
Yeah, I'm staying there, Graham. He's a horse I've quite liked a lot, and he's a horse that comes off the pace a bit. 11.
Yes. Terrific ride, 26.70 and 5.90. Second, number 11, Volcanic Scene, 3.60. Third, number 8, Princess Oz, no third.
Quinella. A place, we have correct weight at Flemington on 10, 12, 4 and 7.
Correct weight for Sinclair Hyundai Penrith. Your Hyundai dealer in the West won't be beaten on price. Opposite Jamison Park.
Updating Vanilla Race 7, 1 Mr. Rock, 4.90, 1.62 Flying Heights, 14 and 3. 3.11 Salieri Sunset, 19 and 6.
Set Brisbane.
Aggravation out wide going up.
All right, boys, go light. Come on.
Up. Racing. Out wide, Card Queen began brilliantly. Near the inside, Wise Link fast away. Miss Martindale, Zoophia driving through in the centre. Biggie Isle is showing abundant speed in the early stages. Great Crusaders in their bunch. Ombre Della Sierra racing on the outside of Pittance. Royal Entourage is getting back. Aggravation's getting back. Mr. Omega, Alpine Express and Jelena Blue. 600 metres left to go. Wise Link railing through beautifully just in front of Biggie Isle on the bend. A length and a half away third, Great Crusader, followed by Miss Martindale, Zoophia. Card Queen is next. Further back, Jelena Blue, and Pittance is getting into the clear. Alpine Express is just behind them, then Royal Entourage. They're in the straight now, 350 metres to go. Biggie Isle's looming up on the outside, tackling Wiselink. Biggie Isle in front of Wiselink. Miss Martindale's through in the middle to the outside. Great Crusader, Just Divine, and Pittance on the outside with Alpine Express flashing home now. It's Pittance moving up to Poggy's nose in front. Alpine Express grabbed him. Alpine Express has beaten Pittance. Great Crusader third, Just Divine fourth, followed by Royal Entourage and Card Queen. They're Mr. Omega, Jelena Blue and Aggravation. Ombre Della Sierra next, then Biggie Isle, Wiselink, Miss Martindale and Zoophia last home.
2 Alpine Express, 17, 10 and 4.30. Number 1 Pittance, $2. For third 5 Great Crusader, $2.40.
Numbers are about to come up. Numbers coming through. The winner of the race will be Alpine Express. He loves it when they put on the speed like that, and he could fly to the post. He can really dash to the line. He's got up to win it. Alpine Express, Michael Rod first for Brian Guy. It's Alpine Express to win it. Number 1 is second, Pittance. He almost did it. Almost 3 lightnings in a row. Just couldn't pull it off today. John Morrissey and Danny Nicolek. And number 5 is third, Great Crusader, trained by Tony Webb and was ridden by Stephen King. How's that for a pressure race? They jump, they run, and they fight hard at the end. They were stretched across the track. First of all, Great Crusader looked the winner. Then I thought Just Divine was a chance. Then I thought Pittance was going to get the prize. And then all of a sudden, you can see the hot rod on the outside on Alpine Express, winding him up. And Alpine Express was able to smother the leaders in the last little bit to get up and win it. Alpine Express is by Nadim out of Alpine River, raced by the Glengarry Racing Club.
Moving in Perth. Eagle Farm, 2 Alpine Express, 17.10 and 4.30. 1 Pittance, $2. 5 Great Crusader, $2.40. Quinella, 29.10. Exacta, 86.40. The 215 Trifecta, 538.40. And the first 4 is to come, whilst at Belmont moving in for the second.
At 4.30. 13 Laminated, 14 Miss Gilliland, and then further over to 18 Binia Best, 15 Royce, 12 Firebright, Mountain Echo at $20. And long odds the others. The runners head out there at Royal Randwick. In the open race, her man Bob, Brad Pengelly and Bob Milligan combining again. Bit Seedy, Mistinket and Medicine are the main ones for race 6. Weight is right now at Flemington. Correct weight with Errol. Craig Newitt the winner, 22.10, 5.30 over No Alibi and Mr. Greg. 144.70 the Quinella, the Exacta 287 and the Trifecta of 10, 12 and 4, 2,382. Let's look ahead. Terrific race this at Randwick, very open affair and a lot of good chances in the PJ Bell Country Championship final, and they are starting to lead them in there at the 1400. Lights are flashing. Here's Ian for the 6th.
Yes, only a couple out for the PJ Bell Country Championship final, and on the tote in a wide market, number 4, the favourite, and that is Bit Seedy at $5.60, 6.10 for 5, 6.70 for 3, 7.10 for 1. Miss Gilliland will be the final horse to enter the stalls. Previous race going to Manziel, number 5, beat 7 Darcy Dior, 4 Silent Impact and 3, and Paestum scratched at the barrier. Now the last of the horses moves in. And we're just about right. Starter on his stand. Ready to go. The PJ Bell Country Championship final, and they're off and running, and Miss Gilliland bounced out in front. Medicine jumped out nicely, so did Bit Seedy, and Miss Tinquet improving ground smartly with Big Agent and Minotaur. And then Mountain Echo on the inside as Bit Seedy eases back to try and get a little bit closer. A length to Firebright, and then comes Royce and a good margin off to Binia Best, and then Laminated, and last of all is Galactic Pride onto the course proper, and Miss Gilliland going very quickly, opens up 2.5 Miss Tinquet and Medicine, who's third on the rails, travelling fourth Big Agent, a couple to Mountain Echo and Bit Seedy, followed by Minotaur, and 2 lengths to Firebright, length and a half to her man Bob, who's very wide out, followed by Royce in the centre. On the inside, Laminated, 2.5 into Binia Best and a half to Galactic Pride. In the Country Championship, 600 to go, and the leader is Miss Gilliland, 2 Miss Tinquet around Medicine, followed by Mountain Echo, and then a gap to Big Agent, a length further back Minotaur, and then a break to Bit Seedy. Laminated getting up on the inner, then her man Bob, Galactic Pride, Firebright, Royce and Binia Best. They're homeward bound, and the leader Miss Gilliland, a length and a half Miss Tinquet. Mountain Echo on the outside, Bit Seedy starting to join in, then Firebright and Laminated over nearer to the inside. Oh, had to abruptly shift to the outside now. Laminated to go after Miss Gilliland, and Binia Best is rocketing home. Firebright, Miss Gilliland and Laminated once it got balance, and Laminated wins the Country Championship final. Laminated from Binia Best and Firebright, not far away Galactic Pride, Mountain Echo and Miss Gilliland walked. Then Minotaur followed up by Miss Tinquet, her man Bob, Bit Seedy, followed by the outside Big Agent, the inside Royce, and Medicine was last to complete the course. Stand by for placings after the PJ Bell Country Championship final. Number 6 has got the money, and that is Laminated. By golly, it would have been something licked had it not got home. He went for the inside. The run seemed to close, and then he had to hook abruptly Len Beasley to come around the outside of the leader on Laminated. And gee, the Northern Region gelding picked himself up and balanced himself beautifully. And he's been able to score 6.11, 14.7 official, 6 Laminated. Len Beasley in New South Wales, 13.20 and 3.40.11 second. Binia Best, written by Darryl McClellan for Andrew Wardle at